All right, today we're going to dive into one single idea that could totally change how you think about your financial future. It's all about the massive difference between just earning a living and actually building real wealth. Let's get into it.
This sentence right here, this is the whole ball game. It might sound like something you've heard before, but really getting it is a complete game changer. The secret isn't just about earning more money. It's about earning it in a completely different way.
You know, this isn't just some clever phrase to put on a poster. It is the dividing line. As the source material points out, this one little distinction is what determines whether you feel like you're spinning your wheels or you're actually getting somewhere.
So what does stuck even feel like in real life? The source material calls it the money treadmill, and that is such a perfect way to describe a trap that so many of us fall into without even realizing it. Let's explore what that really means.
Okay, I want you to be really honest with yourself for a second. Does the stuff we're about to talk about sound familiar? Because for a lot of us, this is the only way we were ever taught to think about money. It's just normal.
So this is the common path, right? You trade your time directly for a paycheck. If you need more money, what do? You work more hours, you chase that raise, you gun for that promotion. And your entire financial life just becomes this cycle of waiting for the next paycheck to hit so you can cover everything. It's a constant effort just to stay in the game.
And this is what illustrates the problem so brilliantly. It's a treadmill. You can run faster and faster. You can pour more and more sweat and effort into it. But at the end of the day, you haven't actually gone anywhere. You're working harder, for sure, but you're not getting ahead in a way that gives you real, lasting freedom.
Okay, so if that's the treadmill, how in the world do you get off of it? Well, it all starts with a completely different way of thinking. Let's look at how wealthy people approach this exact same problem, but from a totally different angle.
Here it is. This is the core difference right here. The treadmill mindset is all about income. The strategy is trading your time for dollars. But the wealthy mindset, that's all about ownership. It's about acquiring assets, things that can make money all on their own. We're talking about things like stocks, or a business, or maybe a rental property. The whole goal shifts from just trading your time to compounding.
And just to be super clear, this has nothing to do with risky, get-rich-quick schemes. Not at all. This is about financial literacy 101. It's about fundamentally understanding the mechanics of how wealth is built, not just how a salary is earned.
So, how do you actually make this shift? Look, it's not a single aha moment or some magic trick. It's a process. It's about building a whole new set of habits, one by one, that lay a new foundation for your finances.
The source material calls this a rich habit. And I love this definition because it's so simple. A rich habit is just any mindset or strategy that puts your money to work. It turns money from this thing you're always chasing into a partner that works right alongside you.
So here's the roadmap in 3 steps. First, you just have to acknowledge the treadmill. See the pattern in your own life of just trading time for money. That's it. Step 2, you consciously shift your focus. You stop asking, how can I earn more, and start asking, what can I own that generates value? And then finally, step 3, you start to build those habits, small, repeatable actions that put your money to work.
Okay, so we've talked about the problem, that's the treadmill, and we've talked about the solution, which is this ownership mindset. So what's the big takeaway here? What's the very first thing you can do when this is over?
It all comes down to this simple, powerful idea. It's not earn more money, build wealth. It's build rich habits, build wealth. The habits have to come first. The wealth is a result of those habits, not just the result of a bigger paycheck. That's the crucial shift.
So I'll leave you with this question to really think about. Look around your own life, right now. It doesn't have to be some huge investment. It could be a skill you have, a creative idea, maybe even a spare room in your house. What is one thing you already possess that you could turn into an asset? Something that starts making money for you? Answering that question, well, that's your first step.